Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So today, from the title of the video, I'm sure you've already guessed what I'm talking about. I'm talking about pre-poo. What is pre-poo? Why should we pre-poo? How do we pre-poo? Those are the things I'm going to be answering in this video. So it's almost a tongue twister, pre-poo, but I'm going to be talking about pre-shampoo treatment. That's what pre-poo stands for. Let me ask you a question, guys. Do you pre-poo your hair? And if you do, what do you use? Do you use oils or do you use conditioners? Let me know in the comments. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. So today I just want to show you how I do my pre-poo. I've been using my gloves because I find that it helps me glide through my hair easier without my nails or anything scratching. I found my nails down, but you know how nails can be. I noticed that they can be sharp sometimes, or they can just, you know, cut through my strands somehow. That's what I've been experiencing. So I will cover my body with, although I'm wearing a black t-shirt, I still don't want to risk it. Okay, so I also warmed up my Ayurvedic oil a bit. So when doing the pre-poo, you could aim at your scalp because you're going to be washing it all off. If you were doing a hot oil treatment, you don't necessarily need to put it on your scalp. So I just saturate my hair with the oil, my ends and the whole hair, and I finger detangle as I go along. And once the hair is fully saturated, then I twist that section away. So I have also linked up the video to my Ayurvedic DIY oil mix. This is the next section. I'm going in. Remember, I'm working on my edges, remember? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use the oil on my edges as well. So now I'm going to kind of isolate my edges. So I call this whole perimeter, the front section of my hair, I'm going to call them my edges. And I'm going to just work on them separately. So yeah. There has been a debate on whether you should spritz your hair with water before doing your pre-poo. This video was recorded a few months ago, and at the time I still spritzed my hair with water because I wanted to be able to detangle easily. However, I do not do that anymore because the main reason for the pre-poo is to prevent hygral fatigue, and I want the oil to penetrate into my hair strands and cuticle so that when I begin to wash it, the water cannot penetrate too far deep, because water getting too deep into our cuticles is what causes wear and tear of our cuticles. So although I use my DIY Ayurvedic oil for this particular pre-poo, I currently use coconut oil for my pre-poo. Coconut oil is a penetrating oil, and it's really good for penetrating properly or deep within the hair shaft to prevent any water damage. So some other penetrating oils that you can also use for your pre-poo are olive oil, Babassu oil, palm kernel oil, even palm oil. But always make sure that they are penetrating oils. So I've done the back, but I want to show you that I section out my crown, which is really important because I need to give it adequate attention. So you know how sometimes we part our hair in the middle and then we just, you know, do the parts all around. You find that your crown can suffer. So some people have crown thinning. I think it's a female pattern kind of alopecia, but I think it's to do with traction. So I give my crown TLC, just like I give my edges. So as I put the oil on my hair, I also finger detangle, as you can see. So I'm not using a comb at this stage at all. I'm just literally using the oil to do the detangling. So this is just the pre-poo detangling stage. So in one of my videos, I talked about single strand knots, and I also talked about finger detangling, how I don't think I will finger detangle. But you know what? I mean, like, to consistently just finger detangle and not ever detangle my hair with a comb, I didn't think it was possible, because I feel like it just won't work. But what I'm doing, I'm trying to go on like a challenge. I'll keep you updated. Basically, I'm trying to go on a challenge where I will finger detangle for 3 months, and then, you know, assess my hair, check my growth rate, my length retention, my, you know, my knots, and like my just basically how my hair is behaving, and then I'll trim it. So this is it. I've saturated that hair with oil. You can see it's like pretty oily, but that's all right. So it's going to be washed out with my with shampoo, so that's fine. So I twist that away. I find it quite tricky twisting with my gloves, but that's all right. So the next thing I'll do would be to put my shower cap on, and I left mine overnight, but you can leave yours for just a few hours if you need to. And then I'm going to put on my bonnet, and then I'll go to bed.